Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kaide Olabode. I hope you all had a great weekend. So yeah, I went to church yesterday, and we had this conversation in the Sunday school service that is it compulsory for the children to take care of the parents, and that's what I'm talking about now. So yeah, it is of course. Why won't you take care of your parents? People that look after you from when you were a childhood till when you grow up, you made this money, they are still there praying for you, doing everything, showing you love, showing you everything, regardless of your flaws. Why? After God is your parents now. So you have to take care of them. You have to take care of them. Even in Timothy, let me even go there. Let me go and check my Bible. In First Timothy verse 5 verse 8, it states that let me go. But if any provide not for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he had denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. What does infidel mean? Worse than an unbeliever. If you don't take care for the people, especially in your house, and you know they are in need, you will not take care of them, you are worse than an unbeliever. So yeah, this is where I want to discuss. This is what I want to discuss about because I had to make some research and because I'm trying to figure out some stuff. But the parents, they make one mistake. I'm sorry, I don't mean this an to be an offensive way, but we have to speak the truth because the truth shall set you free. Hmm. So yeah, for the parents, um, like oftentimes they tend to view their children as an obligation, which is very wrong. Like you tend to view your children as a duty God has given to you. No, we are we are we are misplacing it. Your children are not your obligation; they are your responsibility. And what I mean by that is, let me break it down. The meaning of obligation and responsibility. Obligation is something a person has to do on a compulsory basis. This thing, why responsibility is something a person should do. So God never forced anyone. God is not forcing you to take care of your children. God is just telling you something you should do. It is your responsibility. It is part of you. They are your offspring. They are part of you. You have to take care of them. Even if you look at animals that don't even have sense like us, when they give birth, they tend to take care of their children. They provide for them. They care for them. So we should stop viewing our children as duty that God has given to us for us to take care. So we now start expecting them. We now start making it of necessity. If not expecting, I mean, we now start making it of necessity for them to come and provide for us when they grow up. It is compulsory for the child to provide for you as a parent, but it is not of necessity for you to go and be pressuring your child to provide for you. This is totally wrong. Even in let me go to this verse. I think I wrote it down. In Psalm 127 verse 3. Let us go there. Let me read it out for you to see. Psalm 127 verse 3. Let me read it out. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb in his reward. In his reward. What this passage is trying to tell us is children are gifts, are free gift from God entrusted to the parents. Free gift. If God give you gifts, are you not supposed to care for it? Take care of it, love it. And this passage, I wrote everything down. Let me state it. This passage says that children are a gift from God and are precious in His eye. And emphasize that they are entrusted to parents by God. I wrote it down. To say children are a heritage, what heritage means? It means that they are an inheritance of a it means that they are an inheritance of a divine blessing. Just as just as heritage is something passed down through generations, children are seen as part of God's continuing work on earth, bringing life and renewal to families and communities. So, as a parent, point of view, as a parent, we have to view and treat our children with love, care, and responsibility as blessings and gifts from God, and not and not someone God ordained to us as duty for them to pay us back when we are old. This is directly talking to the parents. Stop viewing your children as an obligation, as someone you have to, as someone God has given you, has put it like has made it compulsory for you to take care so they can pay you back when you are old. That is totally wrong. God gave everyone free will, but it is something you know you should do. That's what God is telling you. They are your offspring. They are gifts from God. God entrusted them to you. So you should know this is part of you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So let me even go to another let me go to another passage. Let's emphasize better on that. In Proverbs 22 verse 6. Let me see. Proverbs 22 verse 6. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. This is so sweet. It teaches us that God gave us the responsibility to guide, nurture, and instruct our children in wisdom, truth, and the ways of God. Which means it is the way you treat your children. Train them, nurture them in the way of God. Treat them with love. Treat them with kindness. Exchange feelings. Show them true feelings. Are you in? This is your responsibility. And expect nothing. You don't understand what I'm trying to say. Don't make it don't make it like because you are doing it so you are expecting them to come and pay you back in the future. No, they are your responsibility. What do you expect? You have to do it. You don't have choice. You have to do it. They are part of you already. So please don't let us stop making this mistake as a parent that you have to train your children that you have to train them and train them as a duty that I have to do this, I have to do this. You have to sacrifice all your don't you know as a parent you also have future. You have to invest in your future and stop waiting for your children to come and pay and to come and send you money before you can feed yourself. You have to invest in your future and it is compulsory for the children, that's to the children, for them to take care of their parents. But it's not of necessity. It is not the parent right to make it necessary for them to send you money before you can feed yourself. Please don't let us make that mistake. Let me. I wrote something, please. So in the Deuteronomy 6 verse 6 to 7. Let us go there. Deuteronomy 6 verse 6 to 7. Deuteronomy 6 verse 6 to 7. And this word which I commanded thee this day shall be in thy heart, and thou shalt teach diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. This is so sweet. Like damn. And what this passage is just trying to tell us is, it's trying to tell us that we should teach our children in the way of God, so that it will not depart from them. And if we teach them in the way of God, definitely in First Timothy, they will know that if they do not take care of their parents, they are worse than an infidel. They are worse than an unbeliever. So don't make it of necessity. They know what to do. It is their job. Don't remind them. You have to invest in your own future as a parent. We need to understand this. We stop looking at our children as an investment, like you're investing in them tomorrow so they can come and take care of you. This is really wrong. We tend to make, and this is for the parents. I believe it is fear. When is it not in First Timothy 1 verse 7? Uh, I think so. And the Bible said, "For the Lord has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of sound mind." This goes to the parents. We are too afraid that we cannot make it. So if we cannot make it, let us try to build our children on. No, you can make it. Make investment for yourself. So when you grow old, when you retire, you can be able to feed yourself and not have to wait for your children to feed you. Yes, they have to feed you. It is their job to feed you. But do not wait for them to feed you before you feed yourself. You need to, do you know the this is the bitter truth that we don't know. Let us reason it. Okay, the child got very rich, and the parent now is looking up to him to get fed. So it is the child that is now providing for the parent. The parent does not have any investment or anything down for he or her to feed themselves. You know anything the child talk about, anything the child say, they will not have any choice, even if it's wrong. They will not have any choice to be able to correct them. They will not have they won't even have the power to be able to correct. This is something I've been through to correct their children because they are already blinded by the money. Because they could not provide for themselves. So they'll be afraid that if they tell this child this thing, maybe he'll stop sending us money or something. Which we parents we need to understand this. We need to look out for our own self. It's our responsibility to also look out for ourselves, for our future. Everyone has a future. Your children has his own future or our own future. You have your own future too. Please, let me make just small story about this. Um, a mother, a mother and a father, they gave birth to a child. So the man died, is meaning the woman. So the woman gave everything he had for this so-called child. Gave him spent all her money, had to crash down his business to send this same child to school. She did everything for this boy. She, anything this boy need, even if you want to buy clothes or you want to buy anything, this woman will look for a way to provide for the child to make him satisfied, so he will not go and look outside. Did everything, closed his own job. The woman now sacrificed her own dream for this child. So eventually, this child made it, and made it, but the woman already spoiled her. Like gave her everything, gave the child everything. She did not teach the child the way she's supposed to teach. She's supposed to teach the child. She did not even let the child to go through life, so the child can understand what life means. Move on. So eventually, the child got richer. So the child does not know how to manage the money. Just that's what I'm trying to say. The child does not know how to manage the money. Just got rich like that, and um, now the woman is not expecting the child to come and take care, like the child to be taking care of her. So eventually, the child got tired. He was like, "I cannot be doing this nonsense. Can you come? Can you come?" So the woman had to suffer again. The woman had to suffer. The child was just using the money to show off, spend, lavish. The woman had to suffer, and the woman died eventually. So as time goes on, the child began to learn life. Life began to teach the child, go, go. So the child felt really bad. Now I started regretting that, if I had taken care of my mom, all this would have happened to me. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So eventually, the child, Jesus met the child. Jesus found the child. Like, the child gave his life to Christ. That's what I mean by that. So he asked for forgiveness, and God forgave the child. But he had to start all over again. But as for the woman is dead. She died like that. There's one prayer we often pray that will say, please God, don't let me be a victim of my circumstances. But the woman just acted as a victim there. If you understand what I'm trying to say. The woman sacrificed all her own. She took the child as an investment. Instead of taking the child as a responsibility that someone should do, and she should also invest for her own future. So she won't have to wait for that child to come and take care of her before she can feed herself. Before she can, because the woman got sick, the child could not even go and pay, and the child had the money. The man cannot pay for hospital bills, and the man died like that. And now the child has given his life to Christ. God has forgiven the child. Is the child not going to make heaven? The child will make heaven because God, our God is a forgiving God. And that is not what I'm trying to say. I'm not encouraging anyone to go and sin and go and ask forgiveness. No. The child regretted it. He felt it. Now I know the pain is still going to be in the child forever till he dies. That he did not do this, but in reality, the woman too lost because the man had invested in himself. She wouldn't have died. So please don't let anyone intimidate you. And that's for my people. What I'm trying to say is for the parents, please stop taking and viewing your child as an obligation. That is a responsibility. That's something you're meant to do. But also you have a future. You have a dream, you have a future that you have to fulfill. Don't be afraid. Invest for your own future. Don't wait for your child to send you money before you can feed yourself. You have to make a match in a system that feeds you on your retirement. It is for the child, for the children, it's compulsory for us to take care of our parents. But for the parent, do not make it of necessity for them to come and take care of you before you can feed yourself. You have to create a system to feed your own self when you are older. Your child are your responsibility. They are not investments for them to pay you back. No. They are from God. They are gifts from God. So yeah, I hope this bless us. Thank you. And if you guys made it this far to listen to what I have to say, I will bless you. I love you guys. And please do not forget to subscribe. Stay blessed.